Hey, are you ready to come meet my studio? So let's go. Alright, so here you go. So this is where I usually stream. And this is all my equipment. Let me put it down for you. Alright, so I'm using this new gimbal. And actually I was watching a tutorial about it. Believe it or not, yes. So if this goes wild, it's not my fault, okay? It's because, well, it's actually my fault because I should know better. Okay, so here we go. So here's where I stream all my equipment, and I will be doing another video talking about my equipment, okay? So there will be a card here somewhere where you can watch that video. So this is where I stream. My pedal board, my guitar pedal board, my amazing baby guitar there. And here's also my attempt at a vision board. Well, I tried, can't blame me for trying. And a whiteboard that I use to write, and to be honest, I should write more there, but that's okay. Alright, so here's my amazing background that I did myself. I'm super proud of it. So these lights, actually I have a computer app to work them, but I also have like this remote, but it doesn't work very well. I have to point really good for it to work. Now it worked fine. Sometimes it doesn't. Alright, now it's working. You can see I'm pointing there. Alright. It's cool, but the app works better, to be honest, and I can actually turn them off. Actually, no. Oh, okay, there. It's not very good. It's not very good remote, to be honest, but that's okay. Usually I use my phone app. And usually I just have them strobing just because I love strobing, so that's it. Here's the logo I built, and those flags, those amazing crochet flags, were actually done by my friend Lele. She's so talented. Look at this. Alright, so here's my background. And okay, so this is where I stream. That's the chair where I stream. Oh, that's Vegeta's bed, my dog. She sometimes goes there to sleep. So that's my streaming chair, and this is my working chair. I do use two different chairs, and in case you're wondering why I do that, so I use two different chairs. It's just because I do feel more comfortable streaming on the gray one, but I feel more comfortable working on the black one. Alright, but I don't feel like being on my streaming on the black one like totally relaxed, so I use the gray one instead. Alright, and so here's the keyboard, and I'm learning, but this is a MIDI keyboard, so that means it's controlled by the computer. So, and of course, my pen collection. I love, I do love pens. What can you do? Alright, so that's my stand where I stream, but there's more to it. There's my window. So much light. It always has a lot of light in the morning. So, and here's the rest one. So you can see that my studio does have two different, you can call it different areas. I think that's a cool way to put it. It does have the streaming area and the working area where with my computer and all of that, and then it has this you can call it a rehearsal or instrument recording area, whatever you want to call it. It's fine by me. And here in between I do have other areas. So here I do have my laptop where I'm working on this table. Sometimes when I feel like just disconnecting from, this is the audio edition and streaming area. But sometimes when I need to take a break, I do come here, and it's actually I found this on the trash. Can you believe it? I'm a sucker for reusing stuff and buying used stuff. I just love to use other stuff and reuse it and save it. So this one, like I said, was in the trash. I really like it. Does have a really nice touch. I really like working on this table. And here I have some of my fondest memories, some things that make me remember, times in my life, some good moments, sometimes bad moments, but in the end, all moments that made me the person I am today. So I'm grateful for all of them. And I have some memories here, and actually I have some pictures too. From some of them in my family. Here's my mom and me. That's my grandma and my cousins. Here's my grandma and my uncle. They both passed away already, and that's me, believe it or not. There's little me. My mom with me, my father's mother that already passed away too, and my cousins. Can you guess who am I? Yes, I'm the left. I'm the left girl. Look at me, all playing cool. And we are all only children, and so we were very close when we were small. We are still very close today, but not as much, of course. When we are children, everything is a lot easier, right? That's my dad and my mom and my Silver Bullet. Yeah, so that car was actually the Silver Bullet. You know, now you have a feeling where the name Bullet comes from, right? And that was my best friend growing up. Her name is Joanna. There's me on the left, of course, and then Ricardo on the right, and Joanna's husband on my right. And here's my parents and me, and here's my dad with my first dog, Son Goku. So yeah, as you can tell, my first dog was named Son Goku, and my dog now is named Vegeta, and those are the names of Dragon Ball. If you are a fan of Dragon Ball Z, the anime, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, they are names of characters from that anime, which was huge in Portugal back in the 90s. Although the first Dragon Ball was actually made in the 80s, but here in Portugal it was rerun. We had a rerun. Actually, we had the first run of the anime on the 90s. So I was lucky enough to watch it on TV and fell in love with it since then. And I'm not even I'm not an anime person per se, but Dragon Ball has a special place in my heart. I mean, I think it's obvious, right? All right, let's go to the rehearsal area. So here is where I have all my guitars excepting the Ibanez Jam that I use in my streamings. So actually this one is not mine, this is from Ricardo, but this was my first guitar. My first is an Allen string guitar, and this was my first electric guitar that I don't use that much anymore. This one, okay, I don't use it that much anymore. And then I bought the vintage, which is the white one, and then I have this acoustic that I bought, and the bass guitar that I use, Sound Gear bass, and of course then we have the Ibanez Jam that it's on my streaming area. And here we have the most difficult instrument to record, and this is why I have these curtains and these windows and everything. Actually, not of course. Actually, of course, I don't have this only for this one. I have it also in case other people want to come here record. So the studio is acoustic proof, and it does have a really cool acoustic. So yeah, and this is Ricardo's, and the stand, you guys will see how I built it, but it was actually made with tires that I found in the trash in between, to kind of absorb all the reverberation. And then of course we have my guitar amps. This one was my first amp, the first I ever bought, and it's a Hughes and Kettner. It's a transistor, so it's transistor one, it's not a valve one, don't get too excited with it. But it does sound amazing. It's from the late 90s, early 2000s, I'm not totally sure because, again, I bought it used. But, I mean, it has an amazing sound. Everybody that uses it, and some other bands used it in the past, and, you know, it's so great. And then we have my Fender combo that I bought later, and if you're wondering why do I need two guitar amps, actually they have they are very different amps. The Hughes and Kettner, although it's smaller, it's great for distortion. Oh my gosh, it has like this amazing dirty distortion, really cool. And the Fender one actually is great for clean guitars. So again, I bought them used, and you can see how, if you're wondering what the hell is this, actually those are there used to be a old wine cellar when we bought the house. This was a big, this was full of bottles, believe it or not, and no, the wine was it wasn't good anymore. It was all spoiled. It smelled awful. But all the circles you see there, and spoiler alert, they are more than 1,000 circles. I got them all myself by hand. I know I'm a crazy person. Believe me, I know, but it makes the acoustics so good, so good. Actually, what happens is that the frequencies enter there, and they're kind of trapped, right? They start reflecting there, and then I have the holes that I cut, the circles, they are actually in there, so they absorb the rest of the frequencies. This is a cable stand that I did also myself. And yeah, those are a lot of cables, but remember, drums need a lot of cables. So here's some of the equipment. Sometimes I have 2 of these. Sometimes I use them when playing live. They're really cool. And then of course I have the subwoofer there, which is really cool set. I use these mostly to play live. Sometimes I only use one of these because they are so powerful. That's all I need. Here's the wall that I did myself. And yes, I did the wall, and actually that couch I also did it too, but my dog made me the favor of tearing it for me. Thanks a lot. I did the electrical plugs also, a lot of them, so everybody's happy. Non-parallel windows. There's my baby out there. Oh, so beautiful, isn't it? Yes, that's my car, guys. Deal with it. So these walls, yeah, let me go. No, I don't want to show you guys my car again. I just want you guys to see that these are double windows. And yes, there's cork and there's a wood frame. I did this all by myself. And if now you're thinking, wait, but why do you need non-parallel windows? That looks crazy. Actually, it's because if the windows are non-parallel, that means the frequencies don't resonate between them. Okay, so it's cool. All right, so and to finalize, and now you have a really, let me do this. All right, so here we go. Is that too fast for you guys? Sorry. So let me take you to another section and see. Here's, yes, and if you're wondering, wait, are those egg cardboards? Yes, they are. The thing is, they are really good to absorb echo and reverberation, so that's why I have them in the walls. They are not good insulators, okay, so they don't absorb sound, okay, they just limit the reverb, which is the echo, and that's why they are here. And this t-shirt actually was sent to me, it was the first thing that was ever sent to me from the United States. It's from a gig that I did. I recorded vocals for these guys, and I was really happy with it, that they sent it to me. And here we have, yes, my old printer, again, that I found in the garbage. I'm an expert of finding stuff in the garbage. The ink thing just costs like €4, which is around $5 more or less. So yeah, I absolutely love it, and it's a monster, man. It's, I don't know, more than 20 years old. Warhorse right here. And here I have stuff that people actually sent to me. How cool is this? So here we have the one from the right is from the United States. The one from the left came from India, and actually she painted this is from a very talented painter. She painted my drawing and sent it to me and made this amazing necklace. She's so cute. She's so cool. I was so happy when I received this. This is, of course, from my great friend Janelle Nabong. I talk about her a lot. She's very talented. She does everything just like me, and she sent me this amazing bundle. And then we have another project here, Hawan. It was a project from Germany that I did a while back. It was one of my first paid gigs, and he sent me an album. I'm on one of these songs, not of all of them, but that's how the river flows. That's me. I'm trying to focus, but this thing doesn't want to focus there. All right, there you go. That's how the river flows. That's me singing there. And of course, we have Somewhere in the Crowd, and this was the first copy ever. Yes, totally printed by me on this thing. Here we have some reminders of disco night. So we have, and so yeah, my hats, and can you believe it, guys? Yes, these boots are mine. And I bought them when I was in high school, and I still have them. Don't worry, they are not real. I don't support fur or any type of skin use, unless it's leather from cows that they would be put down anyway for eating. So in that case, I don't see issues using leather, right? I just don't support killing animals just for their skin or their fur. I hope that's clear. All right, so, and what else, guys? Here, oh, this is my mess up spot. This is where I put all my mess. So I have some, we all have that spot, right? These are my cars. Well, they are my cars, but they are miniature cars. We have a Ferrari in the right, and we have a Porsche in the left. I'm not a fan of Porsche anymore because now they belong to Volkswagen, and they are not Porsche anymore. They died for me. But this one was before that, and it was a 911 from the early thousands, if I'm not mistaken. And actually, this does have an engine. Actually, fun story. I bought it when I was already an adult. I never had one of those toy cars when I was a kid, and so I bought it when I bought this one when I was an adult. Deal with it. Right? Well, I have to make up for it somehow. And this is my one of my book collections. I have a lot, but this is from How to Train Your Dragon, and I do have the complete collection. I fell in love with this saga on the movies, but then I discovered the books, and they are like 1,000 times better than the movies, and the movies are pretty good. So I totally recommend, if you love sarcasm, if you love Vikings, if you love dragons, and you want a different point on history. That's pretty much it. And of course we have some Harry Potters, and no, I don't have the whole Harry Potters, but I also like Harry Potter, although How to Train Your Dragon for me it's better. These are from Enid Blyton, and actually it's the 5, but it's Portuguese edition. Some of them are very valuable, some of them belong to my mom, because they were one of the first editions, like this one. And then I had this one, but it's not complete. Sometimes when I go to flea markets, I try to spot some of them to complete them, but I haven't gone to flea markets, thank you COVID, lately. So, well, that's pretty much it. And here we go, this is my window again. So yeah, but remember guys, I mean, this is a basement, so yeah. All right, so that's pretty much it. I hope you like it. I hope you liked it. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. Here we go, and let me turn this around so you guys can see me. All right, so that was it. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. So I hope you like my studio, and leave your comment, okay? If you have a question, anything else you want to add, just leave it in the comments, I'll answer. Bye!